Hello and welcome to TFT Set 8 Celebrity Showdown Tournament. Day 3, game number 1. Enjoy.
Felt is the best way to do that. So
Nice. So Asa, tier start. What do you think of when you get tier start?
Oh, I like tier start. I mean, obviously it leans towards the AP lines. I'm thinking if you get dropped another tier, I'm thinking Zoe, Sword, you can slam Shojin right away, and then that can eventually go on Misfortune, Talia, or Aurelion Soul. And a lot of good early game holders as well.
All right. So same question for the people who aren't the lowest performer on the couch so far. DQA, what would you do with tier start?
I think I've played a lot of like the AP line actually. You know, one combo that I really like is Heart Zoe. I feel like if you can get a spat like and put Heart Spat on Zoe with tier, and just like get blue vote with that, I played it the other day. It felt so strong. You can really carry it.
yeah, she
well.
stacks heart so quickly.
Yeah, it's
it
crazy
really
with that.
ramps up super fast. So it has a mech start with so the other cool thing you do with tier and what feels really good this set is actually Redemption Slam is amazing. There's a lot of AoE and there's a lot of really high health frontline like mech for example, right, where Redemption will heal like thousands of HP every single proc, and so there's a lot of ways to play around tier, not just like offensively. You can definitely make something like Redemption, something like kind of middle of the pack like a Hodge that will be healing a little bit of damage. So good item.
That makes sense to me. Yeah, the Hodge is definitely the thing that keeps you flexible, but I feel like Hodge is one of those items that like you're saying you're playing for third or fourth because it doesn't quite have that end game oomph that you're looking for to really get you that first place.
Oh, I completely disagree. I feel like even if Hodge is a little bit worse in like stage 5, by the time you get to stage 5, you have 6 completed items. So I think it's completely fine to use a Hodge to save HP and or like win streak and econ early with that.
Yeah, for sure. I think at this point especially. And the other nice thing is it has that 20% crit now built in. So if you're running something like an IE build or a JG build, that can get you to that 100% crit rate.
Ooh, some pretty cool options here. I wonder if he just goes for calculated loss where there's nothing to start on his board. I don't think I've seen much Hacker Crest or Defender Crest in the tournament.
I really like the Defender Crest.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, so I
He
feel
already
like
has 4, sorry.
Yeah, Hacker Crest I feel like is something that a lot of players would take here, which we've seen the popularity of Zed, but I'm a big fan of Defender Crest here. Gives you that Defender Rammus option, and again, with Zed being so strong for Defender, looks
and
pretty
it's just
good.
Super strong mid game, right?
Yeah, for sure, especially because no one's going to be building that Last Whisper that early.
Yeah, and like stage 2 is all physical damage. Even if you're playing, a Lux or a Lulu or whatever, like it's primarily physical damage over the course of stage 2. So
yeah, so goes the 4 Defender line. This is going to be, isn't it like 200 armor, I believe, for the Defenders? That's
right.
A lot
you
of
tell
power.
me more.
I've been here, man. My brain is a little fried right now.
It's something like that. It's a lot of armor, so it should do well into this Ash board. Though that's an Ash 2 and an Nasus 2. Laser Core spat as well on Q inside, so looking pretty strong into this 4 Defender board. But just it's kind of lacking damage, right?
And a Blitzcrank too.
Oh
like,
yeah.
Kian already won the game.
Tell me more. Tell me more how Kion already won the game.
How does he just have this? Like, this just feels like what I'm going against every day. Like, what?
He has 3 upgrades with good synergies, 3 lasers, 2 brawler.
That is a pretty strong board, and the Laser Core going to be doing a lot of magic damage, so kind of countering what we were just saying about Defender.
Yeah, don't worry though. He'll lose to Krugs, give everyone a chance. That's fine. Okay, so yeah, looking like a little bit of a loss streak opener for Dan. I wonder if he's thinking about calculated loss what if, but I'm sure he's some plan for the Defender spat, and there's a lot of AD in the meta with the Zed boards. Obviously, right, there's like some armor shred built into Zed, and then Viego is pretty popular as well, but Defender definitely has a niche in the meta.
So looking at these admin choices, I like the 30 AP, just pretty flexible here. Sure enough, that's what he locks in.
Yeah, I think it feels really good to take admin choices that affect the whole board, especially early, right? Because you want to be able to tech it in later potentially, and then like you don't want to commit to like, hey, I'm going to play LeBlanc if I have admin in.
Yeah.
The
Man.
high cost admins are both AP, and then so it's like unless you're specifically going for a 3-star Camille, I think it generally makes sense to take the AP admins.
Yep.
Yeah, that makes sense. Prankster Emblem was, by the way, throughout pretty much all of PBE, was the item that was like dominating all of our data. It was disgustingly OP. We shipped out that last nerf. How are you feeling about Prankster now after all the multiple nerfs on PBE?
I think it's still good. I'm surprised Robin put on his backline instead of a frontline unit.
Yeah, we saw a lot of people running the Prankster frontline to get all that extra health and then the target dummies. DQA, are you a Prankster fan?
Not to be like tactics not tools, but like I'm pretty sure Prankster Emblem has like one of the highest average placements. I took it yesterday and it felt really strong, especially early game when like it just makes such a huge difference. Like you're really able to win streak, and then even like playing 3 Prankster late game feels really good. Overall, I really like playing like the Prankster line, and I think that Robin can probably do pretty well at this game.
All right, so you get a Prankster emblem. It's level 8. It's your end game. Who are you putting that Prankster emblem on?
Honestly, like I don't really think that it matters all too much who you put it on. Just like any front unit or any unit that's like in the front that you kind of want to protect a little bit, just so that like it just doesn't immediately die, I guess.
Just saying, Bebe and Milk are are now 4 for 4 in their last 4 games, for one of them having underground and 2-1.
I mean, and we did learn the first game. If you have 2-1 underground, you win the game. So, and that definitely held up through the whole tournament.
Just don't look at that. Yeah, don't look at that last Milk game. Surely it wins every game. But yeah, Baby looking pretty strong. He has Collector, JG, really good synergy there, a lot of crit chance, and then he gets to just make some money. And the cool thing about having items for Ez
Yeah.
the cool thing about having items for Ez or items for Kale is that you can actually kill things, because Kale does not do damage.
He made so much
what
money
is
off
that?
those Prankster. That was a classic Bebe level 5 play.
He actually went level 5 and lost the previous round.
Oh, he was 5 on 2-2?
I believe so.
Oof. That does sound like a Bebe play, though.
You know, yesterday in one of my games, he went 6 on 2-5 or 2-6, no streak, and then he lost. He ended up losing 2-6, and then he ended up top 4 in that game anyway.
I think he streaked all stage through that game too, right?
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah. We just noticed that on the couch.
Looking at the augments, I feel like Milk was kind of the low roller here, has the Thrill, although Dallas also with the Exiles. Setsuko with the Renegade emblem, though. That's going to open him up to that 6 Renegade, and we've seen Viego be so strong.
You know, so I was playing yesterday just before Summit started on stream, and Bebe came to backseat me a bit, and he gave me if he was a door-to-door salesman, I would buy anything from him, because he sold me on Gold Thrills so hard, I will never not take it again.
Interesting.
So I'm wondering if that impacted Milk's decision to take Gold Thrill here.
You think there's some team coordination there?
Maybe, yeah. The question is, I guess, would Milk listen to him?
Yeah, I feel like Milk would not. I feel like Milk has his own way, and it's hard to change Milk from his thoughts here.
That's fair, yeah.
Now I want to hear the thrill argument.
Yeah, wait, just get it from him.
I feel like Milk would listen to Bebe because I feel like Milk, if it's like a player he respects and they just tell him to do something, I think he'll do it.
Okay, playing around the Renegade spot is Setsuko, and you gotta imagine as soon as you pick that up, you're just playing Viego, right? Or thinking about it at least.
Yeah, I feel like that's definitely, unless it was like a 2-cost hero augment, maybe. But yeah, I definitely lean into that Viego. So we'll have to see what happens at 3-2 if they get that hero augment or not.
I also think for Setsuko specifically, he's a type of player who likes playing the level 8 flexible boards as opposed to rerolling. It's very rare to see this guy reroll.
Yeah, he picks some lines that he thinks are really good, and then, yep. I'm
Wait,
wondering.
what are we pinging
someone's
here?
pinging?
Everyone's pinging Milk. We'll have to see what's on this board.
that's a pretty good board.
So I haven't looked at much data yet, but does anyone know the data on 6 Renegade? Is it good?
It's pretty good.
Yeah.
So I think we're pinging Milk because he has 3 Laser Core and has the 2-star Yasuo. The Renekton here with incredibly hard to deal with items in the early game.
Wait, what? Milk already won the game.
Yeah. Now, Milk and Q, we should keep a tally of how many people have already won the game. So Milk and Q are up there. Bebe has 2 underground, so that's 3 people who have already won the game.
No,
Yeah.
Milk has definitely the best spot out of all. He's 100 streaking into neutrals.
I don't agree. I think Froden has the Defender Rammus.
He does have the Defender Rammus.
That's a lot of damage.
That is a lot of damage. You get to that 6 Defender, it's going to be a really tanky character.
Oh man,
Oh,
I played against a 6 defender the other
You
day.
can't see it, but Ace is giving me this look like you are out of your mind. I don't agree. Asa, you were telling me you're not a fan of Defender Rammus?
I just feel like you're trolling me, but
No, Defender Rammus is great.
I think Defender's Rammus is good, but you can't tell me Frodan's spot is better than Milk's spot. Just 'cause
No,
you got
I would
Defender.
definitely never say that.
Oh, okay.
I would never say that.
Okay.
No, I know Mort is a big believer in the Rammus tech. 'Cause the other morning, he 100 HP to hyper roll lobby, just like tricking noobs with Warmogs, like 6 Defender Rammus with like a billion.
It was great.
Yeah, sounds
looks-
great.
yeah.
6 Defender, 400 armor.
And we all know everything that works in hyper roll works exactly the same in solo queue.
Yeah,
so.
sure. Yo, surely. Okay, Ken make money here if he wants to. I don't know if he wants to hold onto this.
That's how I know
I
Alfie's
think it was
is bad
about
at.
Ezreal.
Oh wait, I'm bad at math. I was like, he can't. But
Wait, as is 2 costs. Yeah, I don't know. Okay.
you know what? Never mind.
You know, you're telling me this guy won the weakest link? Like, how is that even possible?
I mean, I was going against people like you, for example.
Oh
so.
my
Oh.
god, the flame. So you didn't say no flame first.
Essentially, Milk puts in 5 underground, even though he's 100 streaking. He's instead of playing stronger board, he's still
Wait, where are you
greeting.
getting 5 underground?
He puts in 3 underground.
Okay.
My bad.
What do you like over Ez here? What do you think is stronger?
There's quite a lot of things that are stronger. I mean,
In the shop or?
I mean, I think like Sivir has a synergy.
I mean, it's
Whereas,
recon,
like-
right, for the Ashe, the Ez is.
Recon.
It's not a lot of damage, right? But I mean, if you feel like he's already gonna win the fight, I mean, I
mean-
can see like the argument for Sivir over Ez as being a stronger board, though.
The thing is, the way his Ashe is positioned, unless he's specifically trying to recon away from the block, landing right on top of it, which will still probably attack, which is a range unit. The recon synergy itself is just
a crit glove, right?
Yes,
Yeah, it's a crit glove.
Which is like,
Ooh, Thrill Diff though. Thrill Diff keeping the Ashe very healthy. So yeah, Milk is definitely in a good spot here. And if he can just get like, even just a Heist 1 cash out here to boost him even further. Maybe this is a Milk playing the Bebe style angle and we see a 7 at 3-2 here.
I'm telling you, we're gonna see like a convergence of Milk and Bebe, and
Ooh,
they're just gonna be the same
3-2-2.
person tomorrow.
Oh, Spirit of the Exile. I really, really like Spirit of the Exile. And he's already playing Yasuo on his board.
Yep.
Yeah, I like the 3-2-2 here. There's not a lot of 3 costs that you could really high roll. The Senna's not going to be that exciting for you. So I agree. Take the Spirit of the Exile, save the reroll.
Yeah, we'll see what he takes. He's thinking about it. I wonder if he's asking Bebe. Yep. I mean, it's pretty. I think it's the best choice for sure, right? It's like doesn't have to change his board at all. It works wonderfully with the units he has on his board, and it gives him a lot of ability to play the comps that people consider really good, right? The Zed, not the Viego, but the Zed, which is probably what he's playing from this kind of
Yep.
spot.
So for those at home who don't know, this augment basically says as long as you have the Exile positioning, which means you have no neighbor, you get 25% attack speed. So his whole team's getting 25% attack speed. And we all know TFT players would never forget their Exile positioning. That's certainly never happened. So,
Never.
you know, this is basically 25% attack speed.
I like how the augment is a throwback because the original Exiles was a set 1 Yasuo that gave buff for this positioning.
True.
No.
True.
Yeah.
All right, now I might be seeing it wrong, but it seems like Froden gave up on Defender Rammus. So I think he's probably going 8th. I take it all back.
You gotta tell him attack after this.
I mean,
Just
he's
yell up.
he's also choosing to play underground as well. Looks like a lot of players are leaning into it. It usually it's hard to tell, but I feel like it's beneficial when you're playing underground and a lot of other people
Yes.
are playing it because he's only taking a 2-unit loss against Milk. And that Milk is pretty strong.
All right, Milk's standing up. Milk is like popping off here. What's going on?
He's dialed in.
Okay, so we're back at Dan's spot. Decides to cut and run on the first one.
Oh,
Okay.
what a coward.
Oh, nah.
I mean, I think he just wants to. Oh, that's also
Oh,
a
what?
kind of wild shot.
Just
I mean, he
did.
just wants to get like a little bit back in the game, right? Looks like he maybe had a rough stage 2.
All right.
Yeah.
Yes. What? Oh, we got Milk down here. What's going on,
Okay,
Milk?
Can we take a look at Bebe's board real quick, by the way?
All right, we're looking at Bebe's board.
Just switch to Bebe. Okay. This guy's on a 2-loss streak. He leveled to 7 and went all in on a 2-loss and lost. He got 6-0'd. I'm gonna go over. I'm on a full win streak. He better not beat me here because he leveled, even though he's lose streaking and I'm win streaking. Also, he leveled to 0 gold. And he all in. And I just look around. I'm already tilted out of my mind. I'm just like, what's going on? Like,
Milk,
why'd you
is
go
he
all
gonna
in?
beat
Did
you here?
lost. You
I
lost.
lose? I'm on a full win streak.
Oh, Milk, you can't see it, but Milk is so enraged right
Oh,
now.
he is
Milk
not
came
happy.
all the way downstairs to let us know.
Oh no.
Oh, Bebe's on the way
Bebe's
down.
down here.
Bebe's on the way down. Bebe is
All right,
here.
let's hear it, baby. What's going on?
Wait, they have to do
I
their
needed to win
carousel.
this fight. Like, I was up against Milk, and I wanted to win. I just wanted to. I used everything to face him. I got lost. That's not right.
Oh my god.
I just wanted to. You heard it here, folks. Look at this.
In the end, that's what
chat
TFT is
going
all about.
Crazy.
Can I take back that synergy comment?
Oh
'Cause-
my god.
I don't know what that was.
Yeah, what
In
just
the end, that's
happened?
what TFT is all about. You know, like you can just make the best play,
This
but
is-
in the end, you do the most fun play, and that was pretty fun for all of us.
That is everything. I'm so happy right now. They're so mad at each other.
And you can see everyone in the room laughing too, so everyone's having a great time.
They still have 2 more games to go. Oh,
You know, the trick is you do it to unfocus the entire room, and now everyone's just bots.
That's true. That's true.
Yeah.
This was all a master play.
'Cause this is where Bebe and Milk, this is their comfort zone, right? This is where they shine.
Now
Truly.
look at these best in slot Jax items, by the way.
Oh, yep. Had very,
They're
very
actually
good
pretty
yesterday.
They're not bad, yeah.
They're actually really good.
I mean, Jax is getting all the kills, right? So Collector's gonna get a lot of gold. Like the crit chance and the AD. I mean, the AD is not terrible, and the crit chance is okay, I guess. But and Shiv gives AP. Obviously, MR Shred's good, and BT's great. So
Yeah,
I'm sure he's planning to get off this at some point.
having the 2-star Alistar here already is kind of nice as well. Opts for the Vel'Koz here, which I like. Can definitely slow down the enemy carries. Up against Froden here with that defender comp. So
Oh, and Froden hit an MF, so it looks like he's gonna be trying to do something with that.
Also, can we just talk about how Bryce has this board? Like, his board is so strong, and he's
Yeah,
level
he's
730.
guaranteed first.
I don't think he said anything in chat
like-
either. He just Yeah, he hit and didn't say anything.
You missed it. We got another guaranteed first here. So Bryce
okay,
is,
4. We're at
yeah,
4.
we're at 4 guaranteed first.
No, but this guy's actually guaranteed first.
Oh, the other times you were lying.
No. Well, they were, but I didn't know he was gonna hit this. I mean, this is unreasonable.
I mean, it really depends on if his ally, you know, just throws and levels to 7 and rolls all his gold down.
I mean, 2 of our guaranteed first just griefed each other, so
Uh-huh.
maybe we're down to 2. I want to see Kyun's spot at some point here too, where he's also streaking, but yeah, Bryce's spot is cool.
We can definitely check out Kyun's spot because Kyun is streaking, Bryce is streaking with the Jax here. Jax in the mid game, very strong. So here's Kyun's board, 6 laser core. If you can hit 6 laser core that early, this is the point of the game where it's very strong.
Yeah, it's actually, and I know the one stat I know is because Asa mentioned at some point was that 6 laser core Zed was doing super well. So strong synergy. There's a lot of good units. Like, you know, there's some one cost you can get off of, obviously, and if you get a spat, you can maybe get back into it, but just strong unit quality overall for the mid game.
Yeah, we've talked about it a couple times, but laser core, it's pretty hard to get 6 because you need, you know, an emblem and a 4 cost or 2 4 costs. But if you can get it online early, it's flat damage, and flat damage at this point in the game is very strong.
Yeah, I hate
So-
this Sejuani after you open with laser core. Laser core feels so good.
Yeah. The best part about it is that if you take laser core spat with 6 laser core, you can maybe get to 9 laser core. And that
9 laser
fun.
core is really
the-
fun with all the drones.
It was my first game of the set. My Ashe had like a whole armada behind her, and basically she had 2000 AD. It looked sick.
Oh, early Janna with windy
it's
weather.
windy. Nah, like he already won the game. Like, what is going on? Like, as
So
I was
he's won
saying,
the
I'm
game twice
2-1.
now. So is he like, is it like a 0.5, like 1.5 now, or just?
I mean, he's got his long sleeve shirt on. It's going to be windy. So for those at home, windy basically every 5 seconds gives everyone in that windy range 12 or 25% attack speed and AD if she's 2-star. So it can scale you up in the end game fights. Feels pretty good.
Can you
More,
click
do
that
you-
lever for me too?
Wait,
Like, what's
wait.
going on here?
Do you
Like,
think,
I need that lever?
Do you think Wendy is the best?
I think windy is often the best, but not always.
Okay, I see.
All right, so
Yeah,
got a tome.
I need the tome off.
Yeah,
the
like,
tome off
like
codes as well.
I need that one. Click that
I
lever
need
for
that
me
too.
also.
Oh, okay, Rob with the prime.
I'm hoping it gets a laser core spat from the tome so that we can
Oh,
definitely see
yes.
9 laser core.
That would be cool.
All right, so we're on Robin's board. Kyun's partner here does his big roll down.
There's holding a lot of threats on bench, so
Robin's definitely struggling a bit, but
yeah, he's trying
he
to
has some
hide
2-stars
play.
now.
A lot of items on the bench. A little dizzy, looks like.
Yeah, it looks like he wants to play around that Belveth, which again has been performing super well the last couple of days. So, I wonder what he's gonna slam for items. I mean,
He's definitely a little confused.
yeah.
I feel like you go IE, and then from there you can Deathblade.
I thought IE doesn't work on Belveth.
Why
I
would
mean,
it
it's
work?
just because she crits anyway, so like
No,
she gets less
I'm
value.
pretty sure pretty sure that's a spell.
There's like a.
I thought
AP
you
part of
told
it, right?
me
So
that it crits anyway.
I never said that.
Oh, okay.
You ever just slammed? So, assuming it does crit, assuming Robin thinks it does crit, do you ever just go JG Deathblade?
Ooh, JG Deathblade? Maybe.
I'm gonna go.
I don't
for
think
it.
I would, but
Yeah.
I think I'd more likely go Hodge here.
Okay.
Okay, we have a prismatic here.
Ooh.
I feel like Robin's gonna slam the high-end shopping.
Yeah. I mean, doesn't have a lot of money.
Oh,
left,
I don't
but
think so.
You
Because
don't
he's
think
level
so?
7. Because you really only benefit when you're level 8, and he's just not gonna go level
He's
8
trying to
this
sell
game.
the LeBlanc, but let's pick his augment first.
From
Okay,
Robin's
well, he's
spot
definitely
here, I
not
think I would
going
just
think
leave the game.
fast. He's definitely not going think fast. Goes with the windfall. I do like the windfall here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, he's gonna roll to try to make a strong board as well. Okay, back to Bryce.
Oh, we have
here
an
we
egg.
go.
Woo!
67 health with the egg. Do we think he's going to get to see what's in the egg?
I don't know what his choices are here, but I'm not a huge fan of Egg if he has any decent other options, because his board is actually pretty weak. He doesn't have a lot of gold.
Wait, literally 2 rounds ago, we were saying this board was a guaranteed first.
Oh, that was Asa.
Oh, but now we took egg.
No, but that was on stage 3.
So
And now,
as soon as we hit
now
stage
he's
4,
now
it's
he's down in
garbage.
prismatic. Well, he's not. He doesn't have a lot of gold as well.
Honestly, I think it's a pretty good take because he's playing around this Jax, and we already talked about how Jax has been doing really well into the meta, right? Like Jax 2 can do super well into Zed, super well into Viego, and if he thinks that he can be down in prismatic for a bit and just not take infinite every single round because he's playing this like anti-meta kind of board, then maybe he does hash the egg, and maybe he does end up just winning the game for it. So
Every loss with the egg is painful, though.
Knights
Yeah.
Edge 3 here. Oh man, that is so strong with laser core.
I think it's gonna be really hard for Bryce to like. He might cash out, but he's gonna be really low HP. And it's gonna be hard for him to win out.
How about
DQ, I assume you're saying Nice Edge 3 is strong because
Yeah.
of Zed
Yeah.
in particular? Because I'm about to say, I don't think it really synergizes that well with the rest of Laser Core, but just Zed in
But
particular.
just Zed in
sure.
particular.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
mean, like we already knew what Kyun is playing when he took the laser course bad. Like he's been angling for that the whole game. But back to Robin.
Oh, hits a fiddle as well.
All right, what are you telling us about Robin?
I feel like
was-
from his spot, like the correct
So-
play might
so-
just be to leave the game.
Oh, we're still on Bryce. We're still on the Jax board. Decides to play the Windy Janus. He wants a little bit of skilling on that Jax. I mean, also has the fiddle option. You know, I think Windy is so good that it's worth just taking in like that, like on pretty much almost every spot. And also gets the value on the full board, which when he has multiple carries like the Belveth and the Jax, maybe it's going to be pretty impactful in the fight. Oh, we have Ryan watching too.
You guys can't see this right now, but Ryan just walking right in front of the screen.
I mean, Ryan's bigger than the Mech Jax, so. All right,
Yeah.
so Bryce has taken 20 damage and only got the egg 20% of the way through here. So he has 47 health left. He needs 80% of the egg. The math is not checking out here.
He just doesn't have the gold or the board strength to cash this out, I think.
So
Looking at the other prismatics real quick, Dallas has level up. You gotta be pretty happy with that. Milk got the duelist emblem, so for that Zed, Milk's gonna be pretty happy with that.
here's a question for you. So Dan's pretty low HP, right? If you get to a point where Dan has, where you're in Bryce's queue as queue players as Dan,
Do you give the
do you,
two turns
do you
up?
ever just sack it? Like, do you ever just say I'm dead? Take two turns off egg.
I
It's
feel like
it's
for a
only
1 in 3
1/3,
chance,
yeah.
I feel like you can't risk
Yeah.
that.
It'd be pretty hype though.
That's true. It would.
So he has 2 defender
Content.
emblems, but went with Soraka over Rammus. This is why he's going to go 8th.
Yeah, it's looking a little rough. I mean, he has so Heart is great for scaling, right? For like these big frontline boards, but like even with 4 defender, it's not looking like it's gonna survive too long. And a lot of stuff like defender taunts, so Zed will get taunted off of the backline potentially, but there's a good chance he'll also just kill the Soraka before he kills frontline, and there's no damage left, right?
I feel like there is a chance that he ends up outplacing Robin this game because, well, I mean, if you look at Robin Zed, yeah.
I mean, Dan's board is good, whereas Robin, he's gonna have to hit one more Zed.
Ramen's a little edge. And after Windfall, he has 0 gold again and didn't seem to hit anything on 7 that he wanted.
Oh,
so.
yeah. Blowing through an entire Windfall and still having a 1-star carry.
A little unfortunate, yeah.
That's not where you want to be.
no.
From that
But-
spot, the correct play might just be to run downstairs and just yell.
Yet, despite all this, we might see Dan lose this fight.
Nah, Soraka's super scaled
The
now,
Bliss
right?
Crank is unleashed.
She's just keeping it close for the people at home.
That was a little close.
Okay, decides not to play around this Alistair at all. I mean, the board doesn't look bad, right? It's just like it's so vulnerable to fight RNG, I feel like. And one loss is obviously the end of the game for Dan. So
Yeah, I think putting all these items on Vi, though, in particular, is not really that strong a front line. Like, item-wise, this looks incredibly strong, but it's still just a Vi 2.
yeah, it's hard to find something to itemize in this spot, I think. Like, I think Riven and Vi kind of fill a similar spot. You probably already had some items on Vi from the early game, but it's just there's not like a super great tank, right? There's no like set 2 with mech or anything, right, on this board. So it will always get blown up a little bit faster than you'd want. Oh, and
Yep.
there's the Zed. No hacker though, so walks all the way back to the rail. And once the rail is dead, I'm pretty sure it's gonna walk onto the Soraka. Oh, but no, he's gonna get taunted. Okay.
So if you look at Kyun, by the way, we saw him get that tome earlier. I think it became a sure shot emblem.
Yep,
So
that looks right.
does give the 2 sure shot here. Do you put the sure shot emblem on a Zed?
You know, funny you ask, because I said Dan was playing a game of Senna reroll, and he got 2 sure shot emblems from an augment, and he played it on Zed for a bit, and I think his consensus there was that it feels meh unless you have like a really good setup for it.
Yeah, I think the big thing is that Zed wants to do a lot of that damage up front, whereas Sure Shot is very scaling. And so I think Sure Shot Zed actually ends up being kind of a big bait. So I'm pretty happy he put this on the vein, actually.
Yeah, it's a lot of raw ID that, like, you just want to end fights pretty quickly. You want Zed to be killing the backline really quickly, right? So you don't have
Yep.
time to ramp for
Yeah,
it.
exactly.
And then, like, people build a lot of scaling items on, like, these, like, Rage Blades and Titans, but they feel more immediately impactful, I think, than Sure Shot, generally.
So Robin at 1 HP, Milk in second, and so it's Milk and Bebe, after coming
They're tied.
downstairs and ranting at everybody, are now sitting at 1st and 2nd.
Yeah. I feel like I'm always so impressed when Bebe, because he has those moments, right? Like he'll level and he'll lose, but then he always is on like a huge streak after. Like there's like one, like he levels, he loses, and then that like like baby level moment, but then also he's immediately just streaking right after.
Yeah, it's just interesting because again, maybe your strategy, like you said, of coming down, distracting everybody,
Maybe
it
yeah,
paid
maybe it worked
off
out.
and got everyone all distracted. I like it.
Oh, maybe it actually has it has Prismatic Battle Mage, which is probably the strongest Viego augment in the game right now.
Yes,
I'd say
totally.
It totally changes the Zed match, or it doesn't change, but it makes the Zed matchup super hard to lose as well. That's straight from Solus as well. That little piece of tech.
Yeah,
So-
I will say the collector here, not ideal because it gives a lot of AD, so you're basically down an AP item here, which isn't great. But
I actually
maybe
thought he
Battle
was
Mage
gonna
makes up
reforge
for
it.
it. What's that?
I thought he was going to reforge it, but
Yeah, I think he just wants a little bit of the crit chance to go with the JG, because like, I mean there are better items, but I think
Oh.
you're not too sad with the collector.
That
in this
slam
one.
was juicy.
Yeah,
it also has
the
the execute, which is good for Viego to
That
get
might be the
resets.
end of Froden here.
Oh yeah, super true. Yeah, so yeah, he's getting slow anyways and gets the resets from it. Okay, and then Dan goes
Froden
down.
does not love Oxforce that game.
And Bryce is sitting at, looks like 3 HP there. I can't quite see, but maybe not hatching that
Oh,
egg like
no.
Asa said.
Day 1 they were suffering. Day 2 they bounced back. Are we about to see the valley after the peak again here?
I think they'll bounce
he
back
has
next
he has to win 2 rounds after losing 7 in a row.
Oh.
I don't think it's going to happen.
Oh man.
This is not very excellent.
Not like Milk's eggs from yesterday.
Yeah.
These eggs are still raw. They're runny. Put too many ingredients in them.
Yeah, not exactly what he's looking for.
All right. We got Dan here.
I have the 3 loudest players ever behind me, man. I have Milk yelling at Bebe for leveling, Bebe yelling that he's gonna level no matter what Milk says, and then losing, and then Bryce just like yelling because he's like, oh, I messed up. I'm going 8th, and it's just, how do I not go 8th in this spot? Also, I think part of it was that I was rolling. There's a really cool couple variations of the Rel comp that I want to play, but I didn't hit any of the carries. I didn't hit like Zed. I didn't hit Belveth. I hit Soraka, but like I didn't have it set up.
I was a little sad to not see Defender Rammus from that spot.
Oh, I wanted to, but it was just kind of difficult because I was playing. Everyone had such strong boards. Like everyone has 2 stars. Like
Round 2.
yeah. Well, I mean, I felt like the only way I could catch up was if I got like underground to slingshot me back in, but I just wasn't really doing anything.
Well, the good news is Bryce did win that round, so one more turn. If he can just pull it off, we'll see what's inside this egg.
How does Bryce bot 4 despite having the most high roll openings ever?
That's
and, like,
a great question.
He took egg and he's like, dude, I totally messed up. I'm going
yeah.
in. I'm just like, bro, man, I'm the one that's going in.
And meanwhile, Bebe and Milk, who came downstairs yelling at each other, are now sitting comfortably in
I
first and
know.
second.
It doesn't make sense to me, man.
So them coming down actually messed with you, right?
Oh, that's a
It
dual
did,
spell
because
death.
they were like, because Milk, he keeps harassing me. He keeps telling me, Frodan, turn around. And I'm like, no. And he's like, turn around. No, seriously, just turn around. That's what Milk says.
Oh, that Zed got destroyed.
Oh, wait.
Oh, it looks like Bryce might cash.
Oh, I don't think so.
Pause champ.
I don't think so.
Slap
I
Rage
think
Blade.
one away.
Yeah.
Oh no.
I think nothing kills this Belveth.
6 stacks on the Urgot Rage Blade.
Getting
Slam the
items.
cloak. Slam the cloak.
Nope, I don't think so. I think this is it. So close to the
Oh.
egg.
Dodge the set ult.
Oh.
Bryce, guys, actually trolling.
No. All right, well, we have our top 4. Kyun and Setsuko at 4 health, and our 2 yappers sitting comfortably in first place.
Yeah.
It's so funny to actually mess with them. What a strat. I mean, there's like definitely some at a LAN, there's some like real life metagaming, right?
Oh,
Like,
yeah. I love you guys, but I hope we're not in the same room.
Yeah. I think Rain and I are have the best IRL metagame because we don't get tilted when people talk to us. Oh, Bryce here.
One turn off
Do you
the
ever
egg.
just go egg for the content, but then miss everything and then not cash it out? So the content is just you being sad.
Your egg score definitely went up after that game.
Oh, you can't. Oh, poor Bryce, man.
Unlucky.
It counts double in tournament.
Somebody make that guy an omelet, please.
Oh yeah, Rain and I don't get tilted when people talk to us, and we like to yap. So like we tilt everyone around us, but we don't get tilted.
I want to see a Nico and Becca in the same room.
Yeah.
Because those two have been like rivals. It's been great.
Funnily enough, I think the other team with the best metagame, like IRL metagame, is actually Disruptor and Nico, because they're like right there with us, and that like they will just goof off and rather Nico goofs off, and Disruptor is just like he's cool with it.
So with Bebe beating Milk, does that mean Bebe was right all along? Because like they came down here clearly upset that Bebe did the leveling,
I mean, that's how it works.
And Bebe's gonna win, I think. So I think Bebe was right all along. Does that mean Milk goes to jail?
8 p.m. jail.
Milk was too busy tricking noobs.
Wait, Milk just leveled off interval. Oh, he's fighting Kyun, so
Oh, he's just trying to kill him here.
yeah.
Okay.
Still stuck on that Z1 though.
How mad do you think Milk is if he loses this game?
Oh, I think Milk is going to be mad if the team first seconds.
Yeah.
And he's the second place.
And the Zed looks super strong. Oxforce spat does so well on him.
Yes,
like
it does.
the extra attack. It's like GA, or sorry, Edge of Night with even more attack speed.
I mean, it's kind of like GA too.
Yeah, I love the aggro drop obviously, but like, give and take.
We also got to saw the weakness of the Yasuo augment here, where Milk thought about moving his Zed last second. I was like, there's no way I can get exiles on this.
For the people at home and not for me, how does it work with hacker? So you get it if you're hackered, but like, can the horse be next to someone who's not in the hacker square?
Yeah, that's fine. The horse is basically
not
nothing.
unit,
Okay.
yeah. It's a 1-2 for
It's
Milk.
a 1-2.
New triggers.
Some footsteps.
Milk is
Oh,
already
they're on
out
the
of
way
his
down.
chair. He's come down here. All right, he's timeouting again.
Wait, pause the game. Time out.
Okay. Yes, we went 1-2, right? But I just want to say that level on 3-2 on a one loss, I feel
Seems
like
to have paid off, Milk.
Yes.
Oh,
yes.
second place
Yes.
is. Oh,
yes.
everything was
yes.
bad.
Yes, guy. Yes.
First
Oh,
place guy.
okay.
Milk's face is
Okay,
so
yes.
red right now.
Yes. Yes, we went 1-2, right? But I refuse to believe that was the right play. Okay, I refuse.
Look, this is a results-based analysis, and what I'm seeing is first and second place.
No. Thing is, like, he was on a 1 loss, and I was full streaking, right? You know, he was 1 loss, and he went to dead 0 on 3-2, man.
Okay, we sell this. Milk, what placement are you at right now?
Well, yeah, I'm going second this game, but
What
like,
placement am I at right now?
honestly, that can win. Timeout.
So do you want second place logic?
Wait, can I wait, what's even your board? Can I win this potentially?
No.
Of course not.
No, no way.
Wait, what,
Certainly
are you
not
sure?
from down here.
Wait, what? I don't know what's going on. I haven't seen his board, really.
I mean, well, it's your board.
No, what's his
Oh,
board?
you want to see Baby's board? All right,
Yeah,
can we
can we see
switch to
Baby's
Baby's
board?
board?
'Cause-
Run up and move.
Oh, just wait.
Yeah, I mean, it'll appear here in a
There is a
second.
very nice surprise
It'll
for you.
appear here in a second. There's Baby's board. Baby, it's your Oxforce. You love Oxforce.
Oh, I'm getting Leona'd.
Got that strong fiddlesticks with Shojin.
What happened to my head? What the fuck, Mort? Oh, sorry, I can't curse.
And yet you did.
I
win this, huh?
I almost won.
Yeah, that was close.
Oh,
It's all
that
good.
was a fill too diff.
I think this might be my favorite moment so far with Baby and Milk casting their own fight
Huh?
as they're down here.
No, the thing is, there's no way you're telling me you level on 3-2 there.
And yet here we are.
No, but the thing is, I was full streak. I'm his teammate, by the way. I'm his teammate. He's on a 1 loss on a 3-2. 1 loss. Oh wait, what's Froden doing? Wait, my Froden.
Sell the board. Sell the board.
What the fuck?
You certainly.
Wait. Wait.
Oh, Urgot wins this,
wait,
I'm
can I
pretty
win
sure.
this?
Flame item.
Winnable?
Wait.
Winnable?
Oh, I'm dying.
Okay, why is that even close?
Let's go, Urgot.
Oh,